All right. Hi everybody. Here's Tapani again. I'm looking kind of crazy because this is Sunday night. Um, it's March the 19th, and I just had to come because at the tip of the rock, there's freedom, and the only way I know how to get there is love. Okay, so um, anyway, this video is not going to be very political. It may be in some ways, but this is more geared towards relationship stuff, guys. Because uh, I just know that there are some people going through some relationship things. Okay, and like I'm just going to be honest with you. I went through some relationship things and I came out. I was in it for 5 years, which I think is kind of a long time to deal with bullshit, but you stay in because you're in love and you think that eventually a motherfucker will change. But people will only change if it's what they want to do. So no matter how much we think that we can expect them to change, or you would think that they would change, they won't. They won't do it unless they see it themselves. Okay, so if they see that everything that they're doing is just fine, then what the fuck they're gonna change it for? They're not. Okay, so anyway, oh my god, this is so personal. But in order for me to talk about something and to be able to help somebody else, I need to talk about what's going on with me and how I'm dealing with it. And then maybe somebody else can tell me something and give me some ideas. Okay. I am in a relationship now where I love the person. I really genuinely love him, and I know he loves me too. But our issue is, I'll just say it. I believe that he has Asburgers. Um, and I didn't really know what that was. I heard it on a movie, I think, one time. I was like, what the fuck is that? They made up some word, Asperger. I'm like, but I looked it up to see what it was. And it's a serious thing, you guys, because it becomes an issue. Okay. I'm not going to tell you. Basically, the people that suffer from this, they don't really know how to connect emotionally. They don't know how to control their emotions the way everyone else does, and they really don't get it. They respond the way they know and the way they've been taught and the way they're raised, or however their life is, to adapt. They really do it very well. They adapt to where people, they can't tell anything is wrong. It's not nothing wrong. It's just a way that these people are. Okay, and so what happens is that it can cause friction in a relationship because the person is not doing anything to hurt the one that they're with or the one that they love. But they really, truly, genuinely do not know or understand what that connection is. You see what I mean? They want it, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to connect it. And they can pretend, but it's just someone in the relationship can tell that it's not really there. And it can be frustrating, especially for someone like me. Nigga, I'm almost 50 years old and I just got out of a relationship. That this issues I'm having right now was not the problem in that relationship because, that was somebody else. But this problem is a serious problem too, because I just left a relationship where I wasn't feeling like I was loved. I was feeling like I was being used. And now I'm in a relationship. At first, when I was in it, I felt like we were both mutually in it just to help each other out. We're just basically helping each other. And then eventually, I felt love for him because we're spending time together. And then he tells me, he loves me, but I am looking for more. And here's where my problem comes in. Here I am again, Tapani. I'm in another relationship where I'm really I'm content. I'm not happy because things can be a whole lot better. And I'm at the point to where it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to leave him because he hasn't done anything wrong. It's not his fault that he's the way that he is, and he genuinely loves me. And then when we have the talks, we blow up, because they don't want to talk about this type of thing. And for him, like the way he lived and the way he had to survive was on the streets. He a black man on the streets in the hood. How you think he had to live? Looking over his shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Gang banging, hustling on the streets, never worked a job, only survived on the streets. And I do understand that, I really do. But here's my thing. I'm missing some things because he doesn't know how to do them. And I guess I'm talking about this because I have the control. I already know this. And it seems to me like I always get the wounded warriors. Every damn nigga that I end up hooking up with is a fucking wounded warrior. A wounded warrior. Okay. And I'm always mama. I got to take care of them. I got to do this and I got to do that. But mama needs to be taken care of. And it's not the things. It's the woman thing. It's that emotional, that really true connecting thing, and we haven't. And we've been together, for 2 years. But it hasn't happened. And now I'm at this point to where I keep saying, like, man, I love him. But I don't see I see him trying, but it's not nothing. His trying is nothing. And then it comes to me to where I have to tell him what to do. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. I'm fucking man. I want a man that knows what to do. So I guess I'm gonna leave this shit on private until I'm really ready. I think that I really need counseling. But see, here's the thing. I am so non-confrontational unless you're doing something really just to irk me, and then I'm all up in your face. And people think that I come off kind of, strong and aggressive and stuff. But I am not. I do not like confrontation. I try to avoid it, especially in, with things the way they are. My health is not that good. I don't have time for a lot of yelling and screaming. And that's what he does, because he's like the kind of person, like all men, they don't want to be told that they're wrong. And as soon as you start to talk about something where they know it's about them doing something that they know that they shouldn't have been doing, he immediately gets on the defenses, start yelling, start arguing. I don't feel like it. So I haven't said anything else, because the last time I talked about I wasn't happy in our relationship, and I told him, and he's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't want to talk about this shit. Storming off and shit, So I really think that we need counseling. But here's my thing. And I'm going to go because I think I've been talking. Okay. I haven't been talking 10 minutes yet, but I'm going to let y'all go. But this is what I know to be true. It might sound crazy, but sometimes in some people's lives, there comes a time where you may need more than one person in your relationship. And that sounds crazy. I heard this before from older women and everything, and it sounds crazy, but it's a true thing. Sometimes you'll need one man for this, and you need another man for that. And you need another man for that. I don't know. You may not need that many, who's to say? But my point is, I did talk about it. And I told him that I'm going to go on dates. I'm going to make connections and do things. And while I'm doing this, making these connections and going out and dating, I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to do the things that I like to do that you don't fucking like to do. I'm going to get treated the way I want to get treated, the way you don't know how to treat me, or you don't want to do that. You just want to keep it complacent the way we are. And that's fine, because I do love you. You know what I mean? But I need some other shit. And if I'm not going to get it from you, hey, I'm a grown fucking woman. I'm going to get it from somewhere. So that's my situation. Okay. It's very personal. I don't really like to talk about my personal life, god damn it. But today it was just like I had to say something about it because I got really upset, and I'm really like feeling like we really need some counseling. It's it's some shit that we really need to talk about, and I don't feel like arguing about it. So I said, hey, let me get on the video. Maybe somebody else can give me some advice, what they think, all that kind of stuff. So